Good morning, it's Monday. We are going to finish out John chapter 4 this morning. I'm going to be in verses 43 through 54 over the next three devotionals. I'm going to read this long section now for you, and then I'll probably break it up into two chunks and talk about two different things. After the 2 days in Samaria, he left for Galilee. Now Jesus himself had pointed out that a prophet has no honor in his own country. When he arrived in Galilee, the Galileans welcomed him. They had seen all that he had done in Jerusalem at the Passover festival, for they had also been there. Once more he visited Cana in Galilee, where he had turned the water into wine, and there was a certain royal official whose son lay sick at Capernaum. When this man heard that Jesus had arrived in Galilee from Judea, he went to him and begged him to come and heal his son, who was close to death. "Unless you people see signs and wonders," Jesus told him, "you will never believe." The royal official said, "Sir, come down before my child dies." "Go," Jesus replied, "your son will live." The man took Jesus at his word and departed. While he was still on the way, his servants met him with the news that his boy was living. When he inquired as to the time when his son got better, they said to him, "Yesterday at 1 p.m, the fever left him." Then the father realized that this was the exact time at which Jesus had said to him, "Your son will live." So he and his whole household believed. Two comments, one comment here, then I'll do it for another devotional. One wonders if, there's 120 people in the upper room after his death, preparing for Pentecost through prayer. And then there's this explosion of 3,000 people coming to faith. And then the church just basically begins to expand. And over a relatively short period of time, based on the fact that travel restrictions, technology expanded through the entire Roman world. How does that happen? Well, one of the things that we have to realize is that all that Jesus did was not for naught. That the fact that there's 120 people kind of in the upper room does not actually diminish all that Jesus did. One of the things you have to see here is that Jesus was laying a framework, a structure. He was laying seeds that would flower. Remember, he gave us the parable of the mustard seed, right? So here in Samaria, he lays seeds and there are followers. And then here he touches a family and the whole household believes. And here the Galileans have seen what he's done, right? So there may not be part of the early church in Acts, kind of that early story, but that all these people are up in Galilee and Nazareth and Cana, they believe in Jesus. And so when the gospel flowers and spreads, there's a place for it to land. That's just one of the ways that we have to understand how the gospel did what it did so quickly in Judea, Jerusalem, Samaria, and the ends of the earth. One insight for us to think about how God always is kind of seeding the ground for his gospel ministry. Grace and peace to you.